Hello, welcome to Retiring in Japan for the 5th day of October 2025. I'm Kurt, retired American guy living here in Shizuoka City, Japan. I'll be your guide for the day, so to speak. I'm going to be going to it's a Sunday, we're going to be going to the antique flea market at the big shrine. I'm going to try to be more strategic now that I'm no longer, I had to close down my antique business due to the tariffs. And instead of looking for things that people might want, I'm gonna just have fun. Bring just a couple thousand yen. Just buy. If I see something that just you just can't pass on, but mostly just fun. I gotta control that. And then I think we'll see what else we do throughout the day. I'm glad you're here. Let's begin the day. My wife's. I'm walking the dogs by myself this morning. Yumiko's at. Where's Rudy? Oh, there he is. Yumiko's at home making breakfast because we're gonna meet Yoko pretty soon. So let's get started. Okay, we are all ready to go. We're gonna go pick up Yoko and on our way. Okay, we're here and we're gonna take Yoko's car, which I always like doing because that means I get to take the. Yo, you look nice, Yoko, in that yellow. Very nice, very autumn. Love it. I'm gonna head off to the flea market. I couldn't hear that. There was no sound until we got into the. Until we're there. Well, that wasn't a police, was it? It was, but it was just a white car. No marking.
It's
Secret police.
Yes.
Oh. Is there a fire station right there too? I don't know. Lots going on. Fuji-san today? No. Fuji-san. There's the Shizutetsu train. Any Shinkansen? There goes the Shinkansen. If you're not fast, you'll miss them. They just go by in a second. So what I have to do is I have to remember I don't need anything at the flea market. I don't have a business right now, so I don't need to buy anything for the business. Sure, there might be stuff I see that I like, but I'll control my spending by two ways. Consciously being aware of it, and if that doesn't work, I only brought 2,000 yen. So that should work. So many white cars. We're almost there. This is called Marquez. It's a big shopping center. Probably the biggest one. The mountain dead ahead is the mountain that Shizuoka gets its name from, Peaceful Mountain. That's it. That mountain and the little range that it's a part of is right smack in the middle of the big valley that Shizuoka's around. The downtown area is over there, and then Shimizu is over there, and then the Shizutetsu line and the JR line, there goes right there, run past and connect them. And so back in the old days, in the feudal period, probably this would have been peaceful countryside with a very peaceful mountain between the two city areas. Did you see that busty cartoon mechanic girl on the side of the building? I always thought that that was rather racy for Japan. But, I can't help but notice every time I go past. Now the question is, when we get around the corner, will Yoko be able to turn right in, or will we have to swoop around? There's a little sign they put out, maybe 50% of the time, that says no right turn. Let's see. No right turn today. So that means Yoko has to go around here, all the way around these buildings, around the other side. So no right turn today. That means that Yoko has to swoop all around these buildings here and come back in. Sometimes people don't follow the signs and they just turn anyway and they take our spot. But it doesn't look too crowded today, and we're here pretty early. And that's what the stop signs look like here. They're kind of a triangular affair with red and white. Say tomare, stop.
あ、大丈夫です。前でもいいよ。あ、わかりました。大丈夫です。前の方が楽だと思うんでね。序列で行きます。はい。見てるよ。
He was questioning Yoko's ability to back in. She's helping her. Parallel park. Which Yoko's really good at driving. And she's really good at parking. She don't need nobody's help. But he was like, "Oh, you can go park way up there. What's this guy coming the wrong way?" There goes a Jeep. Okay, so there's the market over there. And he's running again. Right here, this is the kind of the corridor that you can drive on. And there's an old monument here, and a bigger one there. That's sakaki leaves. And then the flea market is over there, but you'll cut across there. Here's a place where you can wash your hands. And we'll go into the usual starting place. This is heavenly weather today, just perfect weather. Today's the lower end flea market. What that means what that means is that it's a cheaper entrance fee. It doesn't cost anything for buyers, but the sellers here have to pay an entrance fee. And at the higher end flea market, it's more expensive, so that kind of weeds out the low end dealers, and it's just the really stuff with the good stuff. Today's kind of the lesser flea market. It's going to have stuff with people more like a recycle store, but there's always lots and lots of good antiques. You know, one of the things I remember about flea markets and things when I was a kid in America was going to them at like a swap meet and just being full of antiques. Now in America, it's just full of consumer goods. This is always full of antiques, very few consumer goods, which is a nice switch. So this time we're approaching the flea market from the opposite end. So this is usually the end point where we turn around, but we're going to start here and work our way back through these chochin, well, these aren't really chochin. What about chochin? Chigao, eh? Toro lanterns. And the main shrine is right over there. Let's just go take a quick look real quick. I'm really here and doing this now, really for you more than me. Well, I mean, you know, these videos are, you know, the good life meditation that I do every morning at 5:30 a.m. That's for me. These are for you. But now I'm less distracted since I'm not an antique dealer. I can just, you know, show you guys stuff more. Let's just go get a little closer to the big gates here. There's people here, so I don't want to turn the camera on, but look at this. Is that nice? Okay, let's go ahead and do the thing. I already see some, as my daughter would say, sus stuff. I want to keep my distance, so I'll zoom in on the first sus thing I see. That's certainly sus, don't you think? You know something I've been looking for but haven't seen forever? These clippers. I want to get a new pair of clippers to trim my plants in my garden, but haven't seen one for a while. There's Yoko and Yumiko. Ooh, that's good light. Something like that.
家の中、なんか昨日いたじゃん。それがまだ生き残ってるんで。よく孫の手でガシガシガシガシ。この間見たやつだよね。1500円、1000円だっけか。じゃなかったかな。
綺麗です。
ねえ。Excuse me?
There was that Buddha back there for 500 yen. I wonder if I should buy it just to have a Buddha. What do you think? Well, an exercise of my newfound temperance. I won't buy it now, maybe on the return trip. I only have 2,000 yen. It's kind of strange to go through the flea market backwards. Here I caught up with the ladies, and I've also found if I stick with them, then I can see things in more detail. Because I look over their shoulder.
Nice.
I previously bought some fabric from this vendor right here, but I never listed them. I gave a couple of them away, but they're still sitting. They're still sitting in my shop. Nice stuff, old kimono fabric. I know I told you that this is the lesser flea market, but it's really nice. This is good stuff. Very high-end vendors. These are expensive items, high quality. That one over there too, she knew the value of her stuff. That one yakan at 4,000 yen, wow. And fabric here. That's an interesting one. That's a tanuki-san and a kettle. And there's an old saying in Japan that tanuki can turn into a kettle. So you can see he's half kettle, half tanuki in the process of transformation. Yoko rings all the bells.
This is nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Hyped.
Ah, look at these red. Oh, keys. Easy desu.
Oh, nice.
重いね. We wound up buying four of his daruma. 2 for Yumiko, 2 for me. I have, well, partially because we bought both of the yawning daruma. Because that's just because we've never seen anything like that before. And they were incredibly cheap. 300 yen each, and then he wound up giving us even more of a discount on top of that, and he allowed me to take photos, which is really nice. So we got that, and these are not for the store, these are just for us. So I think he was just being really nice to us. This is such a fun place and such a fun thing to do. I'm so glad that I can share it with you, and doing it in this new way, you know, unhurried by business, not thinking about resale, just showing you more genuinely what I want to share. It's a lot more fun. There's the same water feature. And I found a good way to do it. Follow the ladies, get opportune shots of them, looking at what they like. And that yields interesting sharing with you, I think. Much better than just looking over my shoulder. Yoko and her buckets. Yamamoto-san no, what does it say?
Joto.
Nice. How will you use it?
Well, when I in the bath, I put fill of the water, cold water,
Right.
and then after, take a bath,
Right.
then put feet.
Cold plunge. Cold plunge for the ashidake.
Yeah.
Foot cold plunge. Good idea. Good idea. Ikura?
400 yen.
Yasu. Good job.
一足先に電車バス
This is the same vendor from whom I bought my clocks. It's in my room. The one that doesn't keep time, but these keep time. Vendor always has his pals all parked right there with him, serving him coffee, having fun. He's not here for them to make a living at this. He's here living it. Miko is zeroing in on that one nice clock. Let's have a look.
I love it. Actually, I like this too. Soba 40年頃だった。はい、どうも。Our age.
すごい。Just bought a bottle of tea from this gentleman right here. He always sells them for 100 yen. It's cheaper than getting a vending machine practically. Anyway, I just got stopped by someone who said, "Hey, Oni-san," he's like, young man, come here, sir. Old big brother, come see me. He had seen me on TV. Do you remember, if you followed these videos, about a week ago, we were at Dream Plaza for a tea event, and there was a TV crew that took a video of me, and he said he saw me on TV. Good job. So that's really neat. Lost track. Oh, there they are. Right here we have the bonsai plant vendor. He's always right here, just in front of the Torii Shrine Gate. He's got one right here. Look at this tall Japanese maple right there. I just burnt through 1,000 yen. I got 2,000 yen budget. I just burnt through 1,000 yen buying the 4 daruma for Yumiko and I. That's 800 yen. I might come back and get that to add to my collection. It's just too nice. Look at that. Oh, there they are. Oh, but there's a nice shot of the Korean. That's really beautiful. Boshi? Oh. Oh, looks nice. 便利ね。
ありがとう。
はい。That's a good shot with you. Hold on. The benefit of coming here to the lesser flea market is that it's double. So it extends up from that shrine gate all the way to the other end where we parked, and then down here, down this road as well. I call this the lesser area, although it's not really lesser. I don't know why I call it that. But it's kind of, you know, the auxiliary flea market portion. The ladies are there looking at jewelry and stuff, so I'll begin to make my way. Not a lot of too much interest to see. There was this one item, I'll show you the photo and just here after it. It's a dosojin couple figure in a wooden thing in the shape of a penis. Should I say that word? There it is. Here's the photo. Okay, we've reached the end of the lesser aisle, which really isn't lesser, but today it's kind of lesser. Not a lot of really interesting stuff. Mostly kind of just like junk. Really, the antiques are on the other side. Although there's the one guy there that had the dosojin thing. He's always got good stuff. Make our way back up the other side. So from the lesser aisle, so to speak, I was able to pick up a couple of things. I am planning to begin, now that I've begun pretty much actively engaging more with my supporters on Discord and stuff like that, I've got postcards that I'm going to be able to start sending to the folks that, you know, the folks that really make a difference. You know, the Discord supporters, Patreon supporters, YouTube members. I'm trying to think about a good way to do that. But I thought sending postcards would be a good way to do it. So I got 2 postcards. I'll start doing it this week. Just got something really nice that I really like. It's this big thermometer that I can then hang it outside my out on my balcony, and I can see it from the inside and see what the temperature is without needing to go outside. There they are. I'm buying a light, a little portable light that you can. It's an old work light for 500 yen. Nice. Take it down. The ladies bought these. We're going back to the car to drop off the few things. I'm pleased with myself. Can I be pleased with myself? I've only spent 1,500 yen so far, and some of that was buying some stuff for Yumiko. That leaves me with 500 yen. I think I'm doing pretty good, keeping within my allotted budget. What you guys didn't see, because I didn't show you, there was a really interesting piece of farm utensil equipment that was actually incredible. Really good price too. The kind of thing you have to like, oh, just about to go say. Now we'll go back in. Go right through here.
大根はね、気温がある程度なんないとだからそこを巻くね、前だから
Just spent my last 500 yen at this shop right here. Look at this. Look at this. This is a little tiny little candle. I don't know if the size comes across. You can see my finger. It's tiny. And I can put this on my little desk and have a little candle flame on it. This is a nice little item. I just get a feeling for some things that really touch me. And I think this is going to be one of them. This little tiny little rosoku candle holder. Brass from the Meiji period. You know, it's estimated. The dealer thinks it's from. But just look at the fine detail on that. Let me switch the camera. Look over here, the benches going back to nature. I'm going to be taking you guys here as I begin, as the weather's cooling down and I can start heading out now with my little dog, my little push car. I can walk here from home. I'll be coming here during the day, just to meander and bring you along. That's the direction retiring in Japan is headed.
This is really nice.
Okay, we're all done, making our way back along the course here to the house, to the car. Look at the nice course that goes off to the shrine administrative office. Let's follow the ladies. I think we did really good today, mainly because I kept within budget. I only spent 2,000 yen, and a quarter of that was buying stuff for my wife. What I do want to do is go to a Hyakuen store to get some little candles to use with my little candle holder, by which I can write postcards. Oh, there you go. Write postcards to people in the evening from my little room. Boy, that sounds very, very, oh, romantic. Oh, here's a Suzumebachi. Dead one. Asian giant hornet. Not exactly enormous, but big enough. It's still alive. It just moved. Toss it aside into the shrubbery. Yikes. Here we go. Time to leave. Arigato ne. So I was a little shocked to find out that Suzumebachi was still alive. And I'm really surprised because I remember making a video a long time ago cautioning people not to pick up Suzumebachi if they think they're dead, because sometimes they're not dead. I should listen to my own advice. I just remember it. That building right there is our local TV station, Tadashizu. That was a taxi stand, taxi noriba. So our local community taxis.
Spray on a, like
Lacquer.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she'll hang it on the door right there. Very autumn.
Mm.
Very nice. I love it. And because there's no better time than the present, she's going for it. Yoko's gonna give me a couple candles to put in my thing, but look at our cat collection. Oh, たくさん。ありがとう。どうも。Yay. Now I'll be able to write postcards to all of you by candlelight from now on. Lunch today is at a fancy Soba restaurant. Dad and Yoko and Yumiko are sitting over there. I'm gonna wait here. I put my name in. We've got about 4 parties ahead of us. You can see the guy right there making the soba. It's a fancy place. We've got a seat inside now. Let's have a look at the menu. Zaru sobaも美味しそう。It's good. Three. My soba is here. Yes, Zaru soba is over there. Getting a refill of some tea. Oh, I like some too. That was amazingly good food for a great bargain too. About 3,200 yen for R2. This is a fancy place that converts to about $25 and no tip. I mean, you'd be lucky to get a single bowl of soba in a relatively you know, and all the stuff tip and everything.
You got omori too.
I did. You'd be lucky to get that much out the door with the tip and everything for $25. Back home. You want to take that bag? All right.
Thank you.
All right. We got home and we're dropping Dad off, but as is so often the case when you do fancy, you want a second lunch after the first lunch. So we're gonna go to
That's just you.
go to the convenience store. You just want
We're
some.
getting dessert.
Oh, dessert. Oh, okay. So yeah.
Ice cream.
Aichichi.
Oh.
Doko?
Mini stop行く?
Oh, haro haro. I haven't had haro haro all year. All summer.
じゃあタクシーのうんちゃんよろしく。
はい、お願いします。
メタメタ。
タクシー運転手屋さん。These ladies with their haro haro and fancy ice creams. It's too fancy. Simple is the best. Yumiko asked me like what? You'll see. Just give it time. Mini stop. 店主さん、ミニストップください。
ミニストップあげません。
はい、お願いします。
あげません。
You're not going to give me mini stop? Oh. This is it, mini mini, which I'm hoping this taxi driver will give me my own mini stop. She said no. This is the same mini stop that we always come to when we do our dog walks and we have ice cream. And also the mini stop where we used to come to when our little daughter was young. Whoops, throw this in here. And we lived right up the street. This is also the same mini stop where I used to do my good life meditations over there in the corner in the mornings. See the extensive menu behind me up there? That's what the ladies are going to pick. But I'm going to get something from the counter down here. No. Where I used to do my good life meditation. Right here, in this chair, right there. Avocado.
No.
Nice. And I came away with a hot dog. So 100 yen. 108 yen with tax. Why does it have an E on? Sticker. Is it made on mini stop? Well, same company? Oh, there we go. I think I got some here, the ketchup and the mustard. There you go. Do you know, I learned just last night what the, 7 and I holdings, the I didn't know. Yeah. Yumiko asked me how it was. I forgot to tell you guys. This is a damn good hot dog. It's almost as good as the Dr. German dog, which I think is a lot more. Very good. Only at Mini Stop. That was really good. Was it really good?
It was.
Was it really good?
Yeah.
Everybody agrees it was really good. So when you want to come to Japan and you want to have lunch, go to 7-Eleven or Family Mart. When you want to come to Japan and you want to have a dessert, go to Mini Stop. What would you go to?
Or Lawson.
Or Lawson. Yeah, Lawson has good dessert too. Lawson's also good for lunch if they want fresh made. Lots of umbrellas. Now it's time to get home and take those dogs for a walk. Okay, we got Ollie in. We're home now. We're going to take a walk and we're going to use our pet stroller. Rudy's well practiced that. He's very good in the pet stroller now. It was pretty hot earlier, but now we've got a cloud over the sun. That helps a lot, but it's going to break open in a minute and it'll get hot again.
Hurry.
Mama, can I have a bag? Let's check the status of the birds. 頑張って, Yoko. Nice. Nice, Yoko. We're all cruising now. So we're walking the dogs now at the museum parklands. There's the museum right up there. The prefectural library is behind me. The prefectural university is back there. Our house is just down the hill over there. And my wife and Yoko are right there. And my dog is right there. Let's have a look at this nice meal Yumiko put together. Curry, and salad, and ready to eat. Let's eat. And we'll look at the hashioki. These are great. Fish. Ollie, can I sit there? Oh, and this dressing, homemade. Who is that? Well, we're winding down the evening. It was a long day. We got a lot of good things done. Kept to my budget at the flea market, which was good. Had some really great meals and go to dinner. Now it's time for our dog walk. Tomorrow should be another warm day like this. That might interfere with my plans to take Rudy for a long walk, but in the long lines of walking the dog in Japan. We'll see how it goes. Go ahead and thank you for joining me for today. Wish you all the best. Come join us again if you like. Be safe, but not too safe. Take care.